Okay, this is part 284C3M1b7c8e3d. Merry Christmas, everybody. Today is December 25th. Line 22f1fa19c3m1b7c8e3d. Spectroscopy, QELS, DLS, Neutrino laser beam 5G Wow Seti. So there's an alien radio signal, and this is a laser beam UFO engine idea, and it's a keyword research is what's covered in this video. So December 9th was when I was working on it. The keyword from the data notes are from malvern zetasizer from www.alphatest.net. Of course, this was covered in the previous video, and it's just a continuation. There's like 10 videos that go with the one keyword because there was a bunch of keywords that came up that I didn't understand. So here's dynamic light scattering from the previous video. Line 22f1fa19c3m1b7c8e3d visible light spectra pulse laser formula UFO 5G Wow Seti. So there was a formula that came up, and then I didn't realize when I went to the next video it was still continuing. So it's there's several formulas for this laser beam thingy for the engine. So quote diagrams for the blog. Here's the pictures here: autocorrelation function, size distribution, detector, fiber optics assembly, scattering from particles, and the laser light. Okay, so that's photon correlation spectroscopy. Quote from blog: this method is also referred to as dynamic light scattering, DLS, and quasi-elastic light scattering, QELS. It is applicable to particles suspended in a liquid, which is what we want to do. We are in a state of random movement due to Brownian motion. Particles generally have 2 to 3 nm diameter and smaller. When a beam of light passes through a colloidal dispersion, the particles or droplets scatter some of the light in all directions. If the light is coherent and monochromatic, as from a laser, see figure 1, it is possible to observe time-dependent fluctuations in the scattered intensity using a suitable detector such as a photomultiplier capable of operating in photon counting mode. These fluctuations arise from the fact that the particles are small enough to undergo random thermal Brownian motion, and the distance between them is therefore constantly varying. And that's from ujkeb.com. Keyword from data: quasi-elastic light scattering, QELS. Okay, so there's laser, quink, Q scatter, Q ink, Q final, detector. Okay, quote from blog: in this method, one sits at a particular scattering angle and measures the temporal autocorrelation function for that particular scattering vector. Another very common application of QELS is particle sizing. As particles transitionally diffuse, the scattering light intensity fluctuates, and that's from liq.xtal.case.edu. My thoughts: do they use DLS with neutrinos to see the smaller particles that split from it once it's been collided and cooled with plasma liquid argon gas laser beam wow formulas? The keyword from data is the delta function in next video. Dynamic light scattering, DLS, is going to continue December 7th. Google will research keyword Bohr model from formula in the next video as well. Okay, thanks for watching.